Van just hadn't smoked so much, I would feel a lot better. If we make it through the night, I think we will make it. Well, he died of double pneumonia that night. I've never smoked. For those words that I heard that night telling my mother the consequence of smoking, and he died March the 8th.
You were 9, huh?
Huh?
You were 9 years
Yeah,
old.
he died.
And my father.
How old were you?
Who's buried in
About
Woodville?
9.
I thought you were 7 or 8.
No, Daddy was.
My dad was 7.
Daddy was 7.
I might have been about 7 or 8.
No, you were 9
no,
and
no,
my
you-
daddy
Now,
was 12.
Wait a minute.
My dad was
Let
7.
me tell you where the 9 comes in. After Dad died,
Well, Nanny was pregnant, right?
Uncle Ellis, my namesake, moved in with us to help Mother with the 4 little boys. Brother Carol was barely 6 months old at that
Right,
time.
right.
And one night,
Susan's
I'll
one.
never forget it, Uncle Ellis had a heart attack, and he and I were in the same room, and I watched him die.
You had a
We
bad
were
Wait,
not
wait,
in
and
Beaumont long
Ellis
af-
was-
We were not in Beaumont long after that.
Ellis
and we
was-
moved back to Jefferson
Right.
with Mother's folks, who consisted of Grandma Oppenheim, Aunt Sophie, Aunt Lair, Aunt
Freddie.
Aunt Freddie, and Mother would have been the other one. There was Uncle Arnold and Uncle Ben. Now, how we ended up going to the home was a gal by the name of Janet Avingo, who had cousins in Jefferson. She was working for the home at that time, and she came, and evidently the Lipman family, who they were visiting, cousins.
Were they
told-
Jewish? Were the Lipmans Jewish?
Wait
Oh,
just
yes.
a minute. She told them about Mother and what had happened and the boys, and she persuaded Jeanette Avingo, persuaded Mother to go to New Orleans and take a look at this facility, which in those days was called the Jewish Children's Home. It had been the Jewish Widows and Orphans Home after the Civil War. They dropped the widows on it, and there were just the children there. Now, that's our story as far as the Hart's concerned, and how we ended up in New Orleans.
Except for Julian.
Huh?
Except for Uncle Julian had to go because he was
Uncle
too old.
Julian was too
Because
old.
there was
He
an
wouldn't
age
take
limit?
him.
He was
He
12.
went
He
to
was
live
too
with
old.
the Cunts.
Yeah, in Arizona. Yeah, but why was there there was
Yes.
obviously an age limit on
Yes.
his home.
He was 12.
They wouldn't take him.
They wouldn't take him.
Yeah, and I knew he went. I knew he was.
That was the reason.
I'll tell you.
Did you keep in touch
So
with him?
Uncle Ellis, I just figured
Oh, he
out the
came home every
relationship of Uncle Fred and the Isaac Tobias Hart.
All right.
So
was
Uncle
my
Fred was an older brother of Henry
That was my
Van
daddy, Julian.
Yeah,
of
yeah.
your
I know.
father's.
No, but
Could have been.
No, he was.
All right.
Uncle Fred, because IT is your